just chilling. Yeah, we're hanging out. The music is going. The lighting is terrible for some reason. But it's the bar supposed to be down, right? Feel it coming. So, like, I'm feeling the song or whatever, I'm chilling. So, what's up with you guys? What's going on? I know today growing up, hip-hop, Atlanta comes on, but, can't watch it tonight. So just chilling, just hanging out. Any questions? What's going on with you guys out there? There's a lot going on. We got the Solange interview. She was talking about her father. She's talking about she had to get to know her father and her parents to understand what they was going through. And she's actually talking to her father to understand him. And so Solange is actually, building a relationship with Matthew Knowles that's even further and even better, because she's just saying that it took her a long time to understand him. She wasn't tight with him. And now I guess she has grown to love him, even if in his flaws. But we all got flaws, right? So it is what it is with that situation. So anyways, just chilling, just hanging out, just relaxing, waiting for tomorrow, another day to come. Hopefully that we all see that day and make it to that day. It's just, it's been a really good day. It's been a busy day. It's been like 4 or 5 different, properties to visit, interviews, and talk to people and all this other stuff. But then ended the night off with my girl and, her friend. We're just chilling. We're just hanging out, basically, whatever, just relaxing because, kind of stressed. Sometimes when you get stressed, you got to get around the people that support you the most, the people that got your back, the people that help you out, the people that make you just feel better about life, the people that you can tell everything to. You can tell your deepest, darkest secret. You can say, hey, listen, I'm going through this. This is happening to me. And you you don't feel embarrassed. You don't feel like, this is what I'm going through. And then even though they might come in, they might say, well, this might be your fault, or you should do it this way, or no, it don't make no sense. But you know what? Sometimes you might be like, damn, why are you coming at me like that? But you also can hear what they're saying and decipher and be like, okay, you know what? Maybe I need to do this. Maybe I need to change this. So that's the type of relationship me and my friend was out here chilling and having. Like, she's going to her thing, I'm going to my thing. But, ultimately, we're both going to survive. We're all going to survive, my peoples. It is what it is. So, yeah, I was talking about the Matthew Knowles situation. And then, Safari has been online talking about Nicki Minaj was abusive, that she abused him, and that, he was in an abusive relationship and all that other different stuff. So I was just like, yo, word, for real? And so Safari's going in. So you got Safari sending his dick pic out to everybody. He sent that picture out. Like, it was no joke. Safari sent that picture out. At first, I was like, you know what? I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, Safari. But no, you're not going to just benefit of the doubt. You saw, Black China. And you saw, Donna getting love right when the Black Panthers was coming out. Love and Hip Hop has been okay for me. I like Love and Hip Hop New York, but it really hasn't been that popping at all. But to me, I like the characters on there. I like the show. I do like it. So it is what it is. But, he hasn't been popping. So it is what it is with that situation. So I'm like, okay, let's see what's good. So Last Safari's acting like a abused stepchild. He sure is, DJ. Safari was like, yo, I'm abused. I've been hurt. Like, yo, and then he got the dick pics out, but he's also getting deals with condoms. And, yo, you lit. You are lit. You DJ Lit Red is on point. I got him red too, like, word up, word. So, Safari is out here talking about, like, he's been abused and mistreated by Nicki Minaj. Come on, we don't believe that. We don't believe that. I guess, Safari was building that narrative on Love and Hip Hop New York, but acting like, Dream Doll was too aggressive and he don't want anybody that's too aggressive. Bro. So yeah, it's crazy. Safari's out here trying to get attention. And you know what? We can't hate on Safari getting attention because women do it all the time. And he's trying to make sure he secure that bag. Like I was saying, Safari should get with Candy Coated Nights to do the sex toy line, because basically sex toys and condoms, Safari says they're hitting them up. There's no proof of this shit, but Safari leaked that picture. Safari definitely leaked that picture. There's nothing about anything that could make me doubt that I know he leaked that picture. And then also, if you guys checked out Hollywood Unlocked, I be watching that show because their interviews that they do are so raunchy. But they had Bobby Lytes on the interview, and they also had Prince from Love and Hip Hop Miami. And Prince is out here like talking about like, hey, listen, I'm tired of you people saying that I'm gay. I'm not gay. Do you guys think Prince is gay? From Love and Hip Hop Miami. I don't know if he's gay or whatever, but to me, he doesn't seem gay, but everybody's saying that he's gay and whatever, blase and the third, so I don't know if it's true or not or whatever. But Bobby Lytes was out here running the streets on that interview. Like, Bobby Lytes is back with Jeffrey, we know that. But that was a really good interview. And you got to see Prince talk about, you know, like, he wasn't used to fame, but he wants fame, and like, and he can't handle it, and he can't control it, but it's something that, you know, that is going on in his life. But he also but Prince also talks about he never got attention, and he wasn't popular, and he wasn't popular, and he wasn't popular and things like that or whatever. So Prince was just talking about that, you know, this attention that he's getting is just so overwhelming. And a lot of people said that in their reviews about Prince, talking about his like, he never got this attention before, and he's loving this fame, and he wants this fame. And you know what? I hope the fame don't kill Prince, but Prince seems like he's very strong. But he is, I think Prince is 28, and Bobby Lytes is 27. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, I just wanted to talk about a little bit of that. And I'm watching the game. I think it's Portland and Minnesota, first quarter. I thought the Celtics were playing whatever, but it's all good. But anyways, thank you, DJ Lit Red. It's all good. And teachers should not carry guns in school. And also, my other message is, please buy property, buy community, get your credit together, get together with your grandparents, get together with, you know, your friends, your family, and, you know, go in for a loan like people that you trust, and make sure you do that. But buying property is very important. It's important for you to buy property. It's important for you to get a property because you can change your community, you can make a community better, and then if you move out to a better community and a good community, you can also bring other people into that community. You have a safe community, but people don't let you into that community. So, I mean, to better economic situations, the better communities where it's safe for you and your family, where you don't hear fire trucks, you don't hear police cars, you don't hear, you know, cars going doom, doom, doom. There's not fighting, there's not violence, people not selling drugs. You know, you move out to another neighborhood, buy property, buy more property, so you can put your people into that property. People with melanin, or people, not even just people with melanin, just good people, that's just people that want a safe place to live. So people buy property and rent to good people, and don't turn your nose down on people that don't have it all. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get as much property as possible that I can have, so no one can go to the situations that I've been going through as well, looking for renting and buying property. So that way, you know, people, like, when I say people, I'm just talking about good people, people that are down to earth, people that got good hearts, people that I can actually, you know, rent to and give property, not rent to, and have them live on the property as well, but good people, people that just want a safe environment to build, to grow, and then they can do the same thing. Because sometimes, you know how, like, it was like, you know, it was like at these coffee places, I buy one coffee, and then, you know what, I'll pass it over and buy the next coffee and all this other stuff. So, you know, that's good or whatever. But property is very important. My young people out there, my older people, my middle-aged people, young adults, buy property and fix it up. Buy property in the community and fix it up and make a safe place for your people to live at, that you own it, that it's not gentrified. And also go into other different communities that the economic system is up there, and just buy property. Buy property and put your people in there, and put good people in there, good people with hearts or whatever, and good people that are looking for a safe place to live. Because a lot of people just think because you live in a hood or you live in a ghetto or whatever, that you're ghetto, you're ratchet, like you chose to live there. No, you don't choose to live there. Sometimes shit just happens where you do live there, and when you want to get out, you can't get out because people won't rent to you in a different area. But maybe if my brother or my sister that are not coons owns property in this area or whatever, and I go to them, they might rent to me and see how genuine I am and what I bring to the table. So basically, buy property, win property. Anyways, peace. I'm out. One love to all my peeps and my peoples. Yes, Safari's out here making up all types of stories of Nicki Minaj. You got the Queen Court calling out Nicki Minaj's name. You got Kaya calling out Nicki Minaj's name. You got all this bullshit going on. Kaya ain't playing around in these streets. Anyways, peace. I'm out. One love.